Ever feel like the same amount of money buys you less and less? The cost of groceries is up, bills are on the rise, and yet salaries seem to stand still. This, my friends, is inflation, an invisible tax that diminishes the value of your hard-earned money every day. But why does this happen? Who really benefits? And most importantly, how can we protect ourselves? Today, you will discover what inflation is and why it's so high, who gains and who loses, and 3 practical strategies to safeguard your money. Stick around till the end, and I'll share a method the wealthy use to keep inflation from eating their wealth. Inflation is the general increase in prices over time. If today you buy a coffee for €1.50, in a few years it might cost €2. Current data reveal that in Italy, inflation is above 5% annually, which means that in 10 years the value of money can halve. 2 main causes are increase in demand, meaning if many people want a product, the price goes up, and more money in circulation, meaning if the central bank prints more money, each euro is worth less. So who loses and who gains? Losers include salaried workers. If salaries don't increase enough, purchasing power is lost. Those with savings in the bank, if inflation is at 5% and your account yields nothing, you lose purchasing power each year. Those living on a fixed income, retirees and public employees suffer more if there are no adjustments for inflation. The winners? Debtors. Those with a fixed-rate mortgage always pay the same rate, but inflation reduces the real value of the debt. Those who invest in real assets, real estate, stocks, and commodities often grow with inflation. Companies with pricing power, those who can raise prices without losing customers, manage to maintain profit margins. Why is inflation so high today? Post-COVID effects, production stopped for months, creating product scarcity and price increases. Energy and geopolitical crises, the rise in the cost of gas and oil has increased production prices. Money printing. For years, central banks have printed billions of euros and dollars, creating more inflation. Increase in interest rates. Banks are trying to slow inflation by raising rates, but this hits those with variable rate loans or mortgages. How can we protect ourselves from inflation? Invest in assets that revalue with inflation. Stocks and ETFs. Many companies raise prices to compensate for inflation. Gold and commodities historically maintain their value. Real estate, rents, and property values tend to rise over time. Avoid keeping too much money idle in the bank. If your current account doesn't pay interest, your money loses value every day. Use deposit accounts, inflation-indexed bonds, or funds with returns above inflation. Diversify income sources. If you only have a salary, you are more vulnerable to inflation. Extra income sources, investments, online businesses, freelance jobs can give you more financial stability. Now you know what inflation is, who loses and who gains, and how to protect yourself. Don't let inflation destroy your money. If you want to delve deeper into the world of finance and investment, subscribe to our channel. Until next time, keep your finances healthy and your mind wealthy.